deal.
This is the super anticlimactic episode 101 after the centennial. You can't follow that up, so let's just do it.
The Ultimate Deck Podcast. Need a show about outdoor living? This is where it's at. With your hosts, Shane Chapman and Way Laurent. Thank you for tuning in. Now let the show begin. Yeah. The Ultimate Deck Podcast. Let's go.
Yeah, I just want to set the tone now and let you know that
Even your intro was kind of shitty.
Be prepared.
Here, I sort of mailed it in.
I figured I better just set the tone off the hop to let people know this is not as cool as the episode 100, which I hope you joined us last week. That episode actually posts today, but the Instagram Live was last week.
And you can catch it on Instagram if you really wanted to watch all 2 hours of it.
Oh, yeah, because you put it up on Instagram TV.
Yep.
Putting the whole thing's up now. Hey?
Oh, it's there.
Why are we putting the whole videos up?
So people can watch them.
Not making them go to the YouTube channel?
Well, just for that one, because it was all already on Instagram Live.
Yeah.
It's episode 100.
Okay.
And it went to YouTube already or no?
Not yet. No, that'll be Tuesday.
I had some guy light me up over that.
But it's not going to YouTube?
He was so mad.
I don't know. He was like,
Sent a message.
yeah, I can't remember all the words about like what he used against me, but not against me personally, but like us. He was mad that it wasn't on YouTube. And I was like, well, it will be. He's like, yeah, but I missed it when it was live because it was supposed to be on YouTube. I was like, no, they're never live on YouTube.
Not yet.
Not yet. And I was like, it'll get there eventually.
The
And he's like,
moral of
yeah,
the
well,
story
I
was
he was known.
yeah, he was anxious.
Some YouTube guy really wanted to see it.
We have of our 5 followers, one's really excited to see it.
Yeah, the one
And so
guy.
he was like mad that it wasn't up soon enough. So anyway,
Well, we'll get to it. Comes
So-
when it comes.
Welcome to the number. We're into the hundreds now.
101.
101 of the Ultimate Deck Podcast.
We did it.
Like we're short on time this morning, so we're just gonna get to this, and we're gonna get to the worldly news.
Let's do it.
that's you.
Yeah, Shane's got to hit the intro.
Right. Mom, I'm working on. Okay. You know what?
This is the best episode ever.
Maybe 100 should have been the last one. Just consider this the outro of the entire series. Okay, Here we go.
Wow.
Just so you know, Mom, I'm working on something very, very big, very important. You're going to be very proud. It's the worldly news. I don't know, man. I have a bad feeling about this whole episode.
Oh,
right
yeah. Okay, so the first worldly news is breathable bacon face mask
I heard
gives
about this.
wearers the aroma
Holy
of
smokes.
bacon.
Yep, I heard about this.
So a U.S. company by the name of Hormel Foods is offering the scent of sizzling pork anytime you put on your face mask.
Wouldn't you get used to it like fairly quickly though?
I think so.
I don't know that I want that. Like,
So you could, here's a real live experience. So when you make bacon,
Right.
you
Yeah.
love it.
You love it.
And then you leave your house to go somewhere, take the dog for a walk, or you go get groceries, or you do whatever. And then you come back into your house and you walk in and you're like, why does it smell like bacon in here? Like it's
Right.
2.5 hours later. And you're like, I don't want that smell anymore.
except when you smell like the bacon.
When you smell
Like
like
when you
bacon.
leave it and you just have like greasy bacon smell, and you go to the store like you smell like bacon. You
Yeah.
don't want to
Have
smell
you,
like bacon yourself.
Do you bathe? Nope.
in bacon.
Yeah.
They're using the latest in bacon smell technology.
I find it strange that that's the first smell. That
Flavored mask.
came out. Yeah, like they could have done like I don't know anything else.
Anything
Do you
else?
think that they
Mint
have
or watermelon
gum?
or something.
Do you think they have
Oh.
gum that tastes like bacon?
For sure.
Yes, of course
Somewhere.
they do.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I think you can get it at Dessert in town here.
Oh, that would be the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, sure they would. Yeah.
So for every mask that sells, they'll donate 1 meal to Feeding America for up to 10,000 people.
Only in America would you feed
Here you go.
poor people with the fattest food that you could possibly feed them.
Okay, here's number 2. The largest pumpkin in the world, well, not in the world, the largest pumpkin this year at the California State Pumpkin Fair was called the Tiger King. How much do you think it weighed?
Oh,
800 pounds.
437 pounds.
It was, so also, I'm going to put it this way. This guy won $16,450 at $7 per pound by the pay by the pound system if you
Wow.
win.
And he won 16,000? Like 2,500 pounds.
It's 2,350 pound pumpkin.
Holy smokes.
I thought I was really high when I said 800, and then
You
you were
were
like
way
400,
off.
and I was like, yeah, 800.
After
Oh,
I
that's a
said
pretty
400,
solid.
I had regrets because I was like, wait, it's going to be closer on this one, I feel. But I didn't think it was going to be that much higher.
Without going over.
Right?
That's
Exactly.
just wrong.
Right? You both Wade wins. So yeah, that was the biggest pumpkin for the Safeway World Championship of Pumpkins.
That's
this year.
probably where Costco got all
crazy.
their pie filling from.
right from that one pumpkin. I
Right.
feel like that's the only thing you can do with a pumpkin that big.
So
Can you do anything with the pumpkin that big?
speaking of like recent Canadian Thanksgiving, did you guys partake in the pumpkin pies?
I did.
No.
I love pumpkin pie.
So I don't like pumpkin pie,
What?
except
With whipped cream.
on Thanksgiving, and only the Costco ones.
Really?
So it doesn't make any sense, but the top of the pumpkin pie has like a gelatin on it. I'm sure that that's what it is. I'm sure that
Who puts a gelatin on pumpkin pie?
and the pie is $6.99, and it would feed 8 people. So I've looked at this before.
So you like this? You don't like the flavor. This is an economics
cost-
move?
it's a cost ratio.
Right?
I love
the price of
this pie.
You couldn't buy
It's so affordable.
you couldn't buy the pumpkin pie filling for the price of that whole pie, and it's made. This is like the Costco.
Is it one of those
chicken.
like big, like 12 or 13 inch?
Yeah,
plates?
it's like a
they're
24-inch pie. It's
Right?
It's huge.
I ate half of it.
That's why you don't like pumpkin pie.
Oh man, it takes a whole year to forget how sick I feel after
huge. Yeah,
that.
exactly. So we used to, my wife and I
Oh,
used
they're
to
so good.
go get the apple pies, the same thing. The giant apple pies, they were $10. They had like the lattice top and like,
You get ripped off. These are
Everything?
$6.99.
yeah, I guess so.
Because I'm trying to get rid of them.
There's more to it though on the apple pie, and we used to like just about polish one of those off between the two of us. And which you'd have to see my wife to find the real humor in this because she's like, the pie weighs as much as she does, but she would she'd like eat healthy for a month and then be like, it's pie though,
Ready.
it's pie,
But it's apple pie.
yeah, and then gonzo. So
Yep.
Okay, last story. Are you guys tired of election week yet?
which like the U.S.
The
election,
US
any
election.
of them, U.S.
Any of
election,
them.
Yeah,
US
I'm in
election.
the
whatever.
middle of all of it right now.
Right.
Over it.
You're over it. Hotels.com is offering a chance to live under a rock for election week. In New Mexico, they have a rock hotel room that's like an underground bunker, and they're offering it up for $5 a night. The Abraham Lincoln Special.
$5 a night, and there's no electronic, like no TV, no
No
nothing in there, or
TV.
what?
No, well, you have electricity, like you have lights and stuff.
Sure, but no media. Like you
No
don't have
media
to
at
listen
all.
to the world
Nope.
under the rock.
First come, first serve.
Pass.
You would pass.
Hard pass. Yeah.
They are also offering a 20% discount on selected properties with rock in the name. So any properties that have rock in the name, you can use the coupon under a rock starting on Friday morning
Okay.
to get away from the U.S. election.
Yeah, that's not the worst thing.
No.
I'm tired of it for sure.
The U.S. election?
Yep.
I don't-
All of the elections.
I don't watch it very much. I used to be like a lot more involved in it, but it turns out like I can't do shit about it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
True.
I know who I'd vote for and I know how that would go, but it's like, but I can't.
Yeah.
And it actually drives me crazy that our country spends so much time watching all of that.
Right.
It's like our prime minister is wrapped up in a scandal where he's been paying his own family, and they're just sweeping that under the rug. And our news providers are like, yeah, but what did Trump say? And it's like,
Right.
who gives a let's talk about that
Yeah.
guy, the guy that's robbing us.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me if it was like a conservative or a liberal. It's like our prime minister is
Yeah,
paying
exactly.
his own family, and our news sources are like, meh. What's these guys? Let's watch these guys over here.
Yeah, I feel like they're like the perfect cover for absolutely everything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Anything could go on in the world right now and no one would notice.
Yeah.
That's right.
You just point to the car fire. It's
Exactly.
Like, wow, look at that.
Car fire?
Car fire?
I would have called it a
Tire fire,
Yeah, well.
car crash.
Zamboni fire.
I'm good at
Zambo- there was a Zamboni fire this week too. I had that lined up.
There was, yeah.
Lit on fire
I
on
drove
the
it
ice.
right off the ice. It
That's
was so
right.
good.
Good for him. So I don't know if you're one of those people that tunes into this thing for the value.
Peace.
Watch next
See
week
ya.
for episode 102. We'll try to get back to that. Today is not. Today we thought like, man, there was a lot of production that went into that last episode on 100. That was a commitment.
That was a big.
It was after hours. It was 2 hours long. There was a lot of technology involved. There was some costs involved, and we thought today, let's just take a step back and chill for a minute. And so we're gonna do some Mad Libs. Okay.
Some deck Mad Libs.
We did these Mad Libs once before. It's the worst episode we've ever had as far as viewership goes.
We'll see.
But they weren't like they were just generic ones.
This could be a
They were
second,
just generic ones.
second worst.
These ones we wrote, okay, and they're deck related, and so that makes them a little bit more
on topic.
On topic, at least, right?
Okay.
Okay, so if, like I assume everybody knows what Mad Libs are. Can we get feedback from? Oh, there's somebody out there that doesn't know it. Okay. So,
Who is that?
Yeah, no,
like-
no one.
Yeah, no one said anything.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So we'll let them figure it out as we go. So I wrote these, so I'm not gonna partake because I already know what the story is. So you guys, between the two of you, can fill in the words, and then I'll read them back to you. We got 2 stories here,
Do they have to? Do all the answers have to be decorated?
and we have 4 minutes. So let's go. Okay, somebody's already disappointed. Oh no!
Oh, no, no.
On Mad Libs and the Instagram live.
Have a
audience
good weekend, guys.
drops off.
Oh, see you later. Yep, we're at 10.
Okay, let's start off with an adjective, boys.
What's an adjective?
Describes a noun. Round.
It's a descriptor. Okay. Okay, so round we got. Okay, and then we need a noun.
Like a thing.
Person, place, or thing.
Table.
For some reason, Bryce, I thought you would be the English major guy. I thought you'd be
I'm
the
not.
Not.
I'm a
okay.
geography major.
I need an event. An event.
Building.
Barn raising.
A
Party.
building?
Yeah, like building. Like you're building a deck. The event is you build.
I like barn raising.
You're raising a barn.
barn raising. Fine.
Give me a number
14.
and a noun.
Cheese.
Oh, that's a good one. Who doesn't like cheese? Give me an emotion.
Rage.
Raise.
That's my default. My default emotion.
How about a person? It doesn't have to be a name. It could be like a type of person or
A type of person?
or like an
Narcissist.
occupation or like something
Oh, okay.
like that.
Assistant. Yeah.
Oh no, that's not what I said.
Oh, I thought that's what you said. What did you say?
A narcissistic assistant.
Narcissist.
I
That's a
said a
mouthful.
narcissist.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Narcissist. I've never had to spell that word out before.
Lots of C's, lots of S's.
Adjective.
Fight.
Fight. That
Fight's
is that
not an adjective?
Isn't that a verb?
Did you
It's like an
describe something? Yeah.
It was a club. It was called Fight Club.
Fight.
I needed everyone. I needed like a description of a noun.
Fat.
There you go.
That works. A bodily function.
Spitting.
And another noun.
Hammer.
And an adjective.
Skinny.
And a noun.
Drill.
And a person again.
Type of person?
Salesman.
There you go.
And then I need 2 nouns so you guys can fire up a couple here.
Board. Deck board.
Fire hydrant.
A fire hydrant.
Okay, and a place.
Milwaukee.
Oh, that's a good one. Hey, anybody from Milwaukee in the in the group here? No. Adjective
Square.
and a body part.
Toe.
Oh, I was going to say thumb.
Do it. Change it to thumb.
A noun. I'll do thumb. A noun
Hat.
and an adjective
Slow.
and a person again.
Man, why? It's all the people.
Well, there's a lot of people in here. You got to have people in your story.
It's going to be dad.
Dad and a noun. We're just what there.
Just about there. Tree.
And a verb.
Fight.
Okay. Somebody's in Madison, Wisconsin. They say close enough. And then I need
enough.
2 verbs, both ending in ing.
Running.
And
Panting.
okay. Okay. So
I think they go hand in hand, don't they?
Okay, so here's our first story. You guys
Oh,
ready
this
for
is just one story?
This is one story.
Okay.
Yeah. I got another story after this one, but I figured let's get to this because, listening to the people read off adjectives and verbs not the most exciting. So let's break it up here a bit. Okay, you guys ready?
Let's do it.
I wish we had some music. Did you put music on
I
there?
didn't put any music on there. Well, I wasn't.
This one. That's
go.
not going to do it.
Bah,
Okay.
bah, bah, bah.
Here we go with our first story. It was a round morning, and Mike was sitting around waiting for his table delivery to show up on site. This wasn't Mike's first barn raising. He'd built a deck or 14 before, but this was one of his pet peeves, waiting for cheese. He had shown up on his bike extra early this morning because he was raging to get this project started. It was a job he was doing pro bono. That's not what that says.
There you go, Wade.
It was a job he was doing pro bono
Yep. Well,
for his narcissist. Mike sat down on the fat grass and let out a spit. Just then he heard the sound of a large hammer coming around the corner. There it was, the Ultimate Deck Shop skinny truck, his delivery. He'd been waiting all morning for his drill, but it was finally here. Morning, Mike, shouted the delivery salesperson. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. That's not bad.
yeah.
Shouted the delivery salesperson. You're here early. You're here late, Mike clapped back. Better check your deck, Mike. I'm right on time. Mike checked his fire hydrant to see the time. Sundial, right?
Sundial.
Oops. He had forgot to set the time back from his road trip to Milwaukee. Oops, said Mike. No problem, Mike. Now wipe that square look off your thumb and help me unload this hat, said the dad. Look at the slow side. When you're done building this tree, you'll have enough cash to pay for a fight in the Simcoe County Park. Unfortunately, I'm running it for free, grumbled Mike. I'd rather be panting. Okay, so there's the first.
That was
Mad
rough.
Lib.
Yeah.
We got there.
What do
It's not bad.
so where do
There's-
you pay for a fight in Simcoe County?
What do you pay?
Yeah, who are you watching and why at the park?
Well, it was a little play on the whole, like you have to pay to walk in the park in Simcoe County.
Right.
Um,
You could
I
just
don't know.
go there and pay people to fight?
well, lots.
No. They've paid to be at the park,
Oh, right.
Yeah.
and then they're fighting.
And then they just fight. They fight each other.
like
Have you been to Simcoe before?
No, I've never been to Simcoe
Dangerous,
before.
man.
It's
whip a 20 round in the park and see what happens. You could probably get something going. Okay, we got one more Mad Lib here for you, folks.
Tough times right now. COVID, people might actually fight for 20
right.
bucks.
All that cheese flying around.
Precision Construction is in here commenting. Your sister liked it. She laughed.
Yeah, she laughed.
Is that sympathy laugh? Is that like, yeah? She
Yeah.
saw us.
It's like
yeah.
my mom says I'm good looking. It's the same thing. Super smart, Wade.
Total One figures Mike on the bike lost the fight for sure.
Yeah.
Precision Construction wants one of those hoodies. We have to get more of those hoodies because we're out. We don't have any.
Yeah, I
These
gotta-
one's speckled.
I have paint all over it.
Okay. Maybe you can have yours. This next story happens to be about a guy named Scott. So this actually.
Ooh, maybe Scott.
You
can
watching
chime in.
Scott?
I need an adjective from you folks.
Give Scott the last three, and tell him to like chime in.
You know what? Yeah, you know what? The Instagram audience, why don't you guys send in a couple adjectives, nouns, and people, and we'll pull a couple of the things out of
Yeah.
the Instagram here.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So if they get to it before you guys fly through this. Okay, so I need an adjective to start. And then another adjective. So keep, like, you guys can each commit here something.
Up. Is up an adjective? No, that's a preposition.
Holy smokes.
See?
I didn't have any of
That's
those
coming
here.
back.
Right.
Describing word.
Yeah.
Slow start on the
Adjective.
We're just trying to give people time.
So let's do a
descriptor here.
funny.
Bright.
Okay, funny and bright.
Funny and bright. And I need a noun.
Spaghetti.
That's a good one.
Oh, who doesn't like a spaghetti, right? And then we need a person and another noun. Carla says, everyone likes a good boner joke. No sympathy laugh here.
Right? Everybody loves the good boner joke.
So the funniest part of that whole thing was the Freudian slip by me.
This is the X-rated version of the Dash podcast.
Yeah.
What are we on again?
That actually makes a lot of sense.
We need a
It's a person and a noun.
A person. Michael Jordan.
Oh, Michael Jordan.
23?
Yeah, you did. And a noun?
Car.
And an adjective. The Instagram community says we failed English class.
Oh.
We're not getting any input from them.
TC Deck said saggy.
Oh, that'll be an adjective, right?
Yep.
We can use that. Sure. Another person.
Teacher.
Teacher.
And a noun followed by an adjective.
Noun followed by an
think ahead.
adjective. Paper shredder. Is that a noun?
Yeah, I think so.
Sure it is.
First place or thing. And adjective is going to be loud.
Okay, and an emotion.
Sad.
And a celebrity.
Damn.
Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. And a number.
23.
Keep in mind, the numbers can be anything. Like they could be big. Just saying they could be big. Another number.
Still going with 23.
2,300. Another number.
5,675,000.
Holy smokes! 5,600,000
Oh, that's almost as much as that pumpkin weighed.
That's right.
5,676,000.
Doesn't matter. Just write.
Sure. Yeah, just start writing numbers.
Dude, write a number down.
It
5
doesn't
million.
matter.
5, 7, then take it from there.
Points don't matter.
2 nouns. A noun and then another noun.
Microphone.
Microphone and
Fork.
fork. And an insult.
Bitch.
I almost read a comment for that.
What's the comment?
Tim Lack said camo rules.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's not an insult.
That's not. And so
Oh, Doyle rule.
this guy comes into like a lot of our posts and just shouts camel rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
So that's why I said that. Do you remember what movie was that from? Where the guy
Oh,
was like,
Doyle rules. That's Billy Madison.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Doyle rules. That's what this guy's like, but he does it with camo.
So I called this guy out finally. I was like, is there a particular goal that you have by shouting camel rules at like the posts never have anything to do with camo in them.
right.
And he was
He
just
just
like,
loves camo.
he's just like, I work for National Nail and I just like to share my passion. You're doing it incorrectly. Like spamming random posts with camel rules doesn't like. Anyway, we also love camo, but weird way to communicate it. A noun and then a noun.
A noun, a noun, a noun.
Tripod.
Tripod.
Okay.
Basketball hoop.
Oh yeah. You got a lot of basketball references here. Michael Jordan, 23, basketball hoop.
What do you need now?
I need an adjective and then
What about
a place.
stinky?
That's a good one. And
That
a
was from
place.
TC Dex.
The place is going to be Las Vegas
Las Vegas.
Okay.
because that's where we're supposed to be
That's it.
right now.
Oh,
Is that supposed to be right now?
that's so sad.
Was that like
Why didn't you write a Mad Lib about that?
Mid-October.
because I wrote them 48 minutes ago, Bryce.
You were up all night. This is your third draft.
Not doing this though. You're right. I was up late last night, but I forgot to do these until this morning. Okay, here we go. You guys ready for this?
Let's do it.
Can't wait.
Sequel.
The sequel.
Funny day out, shouted Scott as they laid the last bright deck board on this new spaghetti framed deck. They finished up the field boards and gave high fives all around. One of Scott's right hand Michael Jordans went to the trailer to grab a car and a skill saw. What is that? Scott asked. It's a saggy skill saw, said his teacher. You can't cut a straight paper shredder with a skill saw, bro, Scott said. Go to the, what does it say? Go to the load?
You wrote it.
Go get the load? Did we say load?
No.
No.
What's it supposed to be? What's the?
Let's backtrack. Give me an adjective.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was supposed to be.
How bad is your writing? It's so bad I can't even read my own writing.
No, it's really good. I can clearly see that says road, but load.
Green.
Okay. We're going to backtrack a little bit here. You can't cut a paper shredder, straight paper shredder with a skill saw, bro. Go get the green track saw. Well, that's Makita?
No.
Hitachi?
No. Matabo.
Jabo? Back to the trailer, the helper went. He was sad that Scott would make him use a track saw.
Oh yeah.
Who does this guy think he is? Jennifer Aniston? He'd cut 23 straight lines before. He'd been doing it for 5,676,000 years. How dare Scott suggest he can't cut a straight line with a track saw, with a skill saw? Here's your stupid track microphone, the lackey said, and tossed the saw on the floor, on the fork. What?
That's your two nouns.
I told you this is going to look bad. This whole episode is going to be bad. Scott stared him down. Pick it up, bitch. And don't you ever disrespect the track saw again. Scott picked up the tripod, laid down the track, and cut the straightest basketball hoop he's ever cut. Ain't no party like a stinky Las Vegas party, said Scott.
That's true.
And Scott has already chimed in and said, spot on description of the average day.
I was going to say that.
On the job at Precision Construction. Yeah.
TC Deck says, Wade looks uncomfortable.
This is like,
that look that Wade has now is the look that I have when Wade tells stories.
Right.
It's the
yeah,
same uncomfortable,
oh,
like,
man.
where is this going?
come on.
This is flopping. Oh, boy. Okay. Well, we'll save that again for episode 201, and we'll do some
Yep,
more.
that's right.
We got a year to prepare.
Okay, what was
2
the?
years to prepare.
Well, there was some stuff that happened at the very start of that story that I thought was super duper funny. I wanted to come back to.
Was
You
it the boner joke again?
You want me to read this again?
No, I don't want you to read it again. I want to like.
He wants to look at it because, we're on.
Right deck board.
This-
Oh, spaghetti frame.
This is all audio
spaghetti
for
frame.
some people.
Here it is. Listen to people. You read this?
Spaghetti frame. And as soon as you said that, I was like, I'll bet Scott thought he was working with spaghetti frame last time. I had to do that wood deck down in Boulder, right?
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah. Did Scott even cut them, or did he just snap them in half? Oh.
Well,
yeah,
we're here.
bing bong. Type of thing.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. He probably,
Right.
I don't know what he did with it. He doesn't like to touch wood because of
He
the
doesn't like-
slivers.
oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, something like that. So anyway, that's the episode 101 with the Mad Libs. This is we're sorry.
We're sorry.
We're sorry for this. But we had to follow up something. Next week we have back to some good topics coming up here. But if you guys have some Mad Libs that you want to write stories for, I think this would be cool too. If somebody wanted to write a story about their crew, their day-to-day, and we could turn that into a Mad Lib potentially too.
That'd be a great idea.
We could have some fun with that if you want to submit that. So shortest episode ever, I guess.
That's okay.
That's you're ready for it?
It's over.
Oh, man.
I don't even think we should end it with an outro. We should just leave.
We're not.
Just a record scratch and out.
Yeah.
Anyways, thanks for tuning in this guy.
We'll
This week,
try.
you guys.
Yeah,
we'll
we'll get something better next
we'll
time.
see you again on 102. Thanks for tuning in.
Hey, thank you for listening to the Ultimate Deck Podcast. Now you know what we're about. Check the site, come and shop. UltimateDeckShop.com. Hit us right away for sponsorships or tell us if you want to collaborate. Let's go. Check us out on any social networks. Thank you for listening.